Hey guys, have you ever went to camping or traveling around and thinking about if you have a portable coffee machine or like an espresso machine will be awesome? Like sometimes you just not at home but still want espresso machine you can bring with you. So today I'm going to introduce you top 3 portable espresso machine which I recommend the most. Let's go. Hey coffee lovers, I'm Michael and welcome back to my channel. This channel is all around coffee equipment and coffee tips. So if you want to watch more, don't forget to subscribe and click the like button. That will be very helpful for this channel. So let's move on. I will showcase these 3 machines, Wacaco, Aeropress, and Outin Nano. And in the end of this video, I will brew coffee with them one by one and tell you what I think. First up, the Wacaco Nanopresso. The portability will be the most people care about. The weight of it is 340 grams and the length is around 15 centimeters. Wacaco machines are incredibly compact and lightweight. They easily fit into any travel bag, making them perfect for travel, camping, or even just your daily commute. For the versatility, you can use both ground coffee and coffee pots. And they offer accessories like the barista kit for larger shots. This flexibility is a plus, but you just need to buy more stuff, right? How about the durability? I think it's built with high quality materials. These machines are designed for travel, so I think you don't need to worry about it. However, is it easy to use? With a simple manual pump mechanism, you don't need batteries or electricity. Just add water and pump. The design is straightforward, and with a little practice, you should be okay to get consistent results. But the manual effort is a lot for me. Operating the pump requires physical effort, which can be tiring if you are making multiple shots. And it can be a bit of a workout, you know. I just can't find myself enjoying the moment when I'm pumping with it. And you know, the capacity is designed for just a single shot at a time. That means it will be tired when you want more and more coffee. And there is no built-in heating system in it. So you need to preheat your water separately, which can be inconvenient, right? You must to take care of the temperature for the best results, as always, when you are making coffee. So the water temperature is very important. You should know that. Moreover, I think it is not the no-brainer stuff. Getting the perfect shot can take some practice, which might be challenging for those beginners. But once you get a hang of it, it is quite rewarding. And the price is okay. It is $69.95 for the basic version. Next, we have the Aeropress. It is compact and lightweight. Its weight 228 grams and length around 13.5 centimeters. Still very travel friendly. And this one has more versatility. I know you might think that the coffee it makes is far from a real espresso, but it's a small, versatile, and it does use pressure to brew just like espresso machines. However, the truth is the pressure is totally not enough for an espresso. Yeah, you can still get a small layer of a foam when you use fine grounds and a lot of pressure in the Aeropress, but it is nothing compared to the fine crema of the real espresso. If you want to make it more like espresso, you must buy some additional attachments like Prismo or Joe Espresso, etc. However, the Aeropress not only making an espresso-like coffee, it also could make some good quality like black coffee as well. Just change the recipe and it is really easy to use and pretty forgiving, I would say. Now, how about the manual effort? For me, it is pretty much like the Wacaco, but much easier because it can use all your body to press like this. However, if you're not into this kind of manual labor thing, this might be a drawback. Moreover, just like the Wacaco, there's no built-in heating system in it. So you need to like bring hot water with you or preheat your water separately or just get a heating water somewhere else if you can. We all know that getting the water temperature right is crucial, if you're using too hot or too cold, can affect the taste. Oh, by the way, if you are using Aeropress, you need to prepare filters. This is the paper filter, right? But you can also use this kind of reusable metal filters. And if you want to keep more oil and those crema in the coffee, I would suggest using this kind of metal one. Anyway, this one is the most affordable one for portable coffee makers. It's only $39.95. Finally, the Outin Nano. The Outin Nano weight 666 grams and length around 23 centimeters. Yeah, it is bigger and heavier than other two. Might be the downside of it, but as you can see, it's built with the robust materials. It's designed to withstand the bumps and the bruises of travel. It is sturdy and reliable. It is perfect for any travel scenario and still fits easily into your bag. Moreover, unlike the other two, the Outin Nano has a built-in rechargeable battery. So you don't need to manually pump or press. Just charge it up and you are good to go. Is that amazing? I think this is a key point. You just press the button here and it will like heating water for you and brew the coffee for you. This point might be the game changer for me. Why is that? I mean, for me personally, if I want to bring the coffee equipment out there camping or traveling, I really want to bring as less as possible. So you know what I mean. And this one can heating up the water by itself. It's just too convenient. And moreover, just a simple one button operation makes it incredibly user-friendly. Just add water and coffee, press a button, and let it do the work. But how about the quality of the result? I have to say it is way much better than I think in the first place. It really delivers a rich, flavorful espresso with a beautiful crema. It's impressive for such a small device. So speaking of the self-heating feature, it heats water pretty quickly. And just like what I said before, the water temperature is a huge factor in brewing coffee. So because of it heating up the water itself, I assume the water temperature should be the highest one. The result should be pretty good by its better extraction. However, it does have some cons, right? Since it's battery operated, you need to make sure it is charged, which might be a downside if you are away from power sources. And the capacity is same as Wacaco. If you want more coffee, you just have to do it over and over again. And it is a bit more expensive than the other options. It's $139.99, but the added features and convenience might justify the cost for many users. So if you want the convenience, you must pay for that, right? I think it makes sense. All right, now let's put these machines to the test. I will brew a shot of espresso with each one and see how they compare. All right, let's start with the Wacaco one. Here's the thing. You can just twist it a little bit and it will like pop out. You just do the pump here. And this is the little cup that use it to fill your coffee. And here's the place to fill your water. You put a grounded coffee in here and you can use a little spoon. You can temp like this, try to flat your coffee bed and then put a coffee back to this little pressure thing and put back. Today I'm going to use some pretty dark roast coffee because we are doing the espresso. I'm using the Varia VS3 grinder. Usually if I'm doing the espresso thing, I will use around 2.5 or 2 clicks. But today I think I will do like 3 clicks for the Wacaco. So 6 grams of coffee and 50 ml of the water. That is the recipe on the books. So yeah, let's try it. Then just press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's coming. You can see the color, pretty good, pretty creamy-ish actually. But just, you know, you have to press I think somebody can use one hand, but for me, I think two hand is, much easier. So around 30 mils of the coffee. There's a little bit creamer. The form is pretty, I think it's okay. But how does it taste? Smells pretty good. The crema is real. I think the crema is pretty like the real espresso, I would say. Temperature, I will be considered a little bit worried about it because I'm using the boiling water like 100 degrees. But for me, I don't think that, I just pump it out. So it should be very hot. I think there's much more temperature lost. That would be some extraction problem, maybe. It's kind of, between the real espresso and the pretty strong black coffee between that. Nothing to complain with it. I think it's a very okay espresso for me. I think something just didn't extract out. I think there's much more flavors should be, inside the espresso. But I think it's maybe okay. It's okay. Now, let's go to the Aeropress. I'm going to use the method that everybody calls, I think is revert method. So I'll put coffee right here and then put a filter and then reverse it and pump it. I'm going to use this metal filter. The coffee beans, I'm using the same coffee beans, kind of dark roast, but the grind size should be closer because the pressure is, is totally different from Wacaco and Outin. So I will use 3.5 clicks on my Varior VS3, much easier, and I think the result is much better. The ratio thing, I will use 10 grams of coffee and 50 mils of the water, and I can get like around 40 mils of the coffee. Yeah, so let's go on. Let's go. And I'll pour in like 50 mils. Okay. And try to stir it for like 10 seconds. Put on the filter, try to flip it, and go. See? The crema, but just a little bit, just like espresso. But it's real. You can see the little form. Smells okay. Let's try. Yeah. So, I mean, it seems like there is a crema thing, but for me, I think after I taste it, I drink it, I don't feel that crema is very rich, but it's full-bodied and a very strong coffee. But compared with the Wacaco, it's so far away from a real espresso, just okay. If you want a very strong coffee, like in the morning, you can add some milks maybe. But if you want a real espresso, it's just totally different. All right, the Outin Nano. So here is the charger. Here's the way you charge your Outin Nano. And if you press it once, you will know right here, it now is fully charged. So for the fully charged, you can brew like 4 to 5 cups of the espresso if you are using the cold water. But if you are using like the already heat water, then you can brew over 200 times, 200 cups of the espresso. So it depends on what type of water you are using. Here's a place that you put a cold water or hot water, whatever. You put the water right here. But the cool thing is that it has the measurement thing that you can know. The max, the 50 mils, 70 mils, max. Max will be the 80 mils. It's just easy to use. You just fill in right here, 50 mils, and then use the same 6 grams of coffee. And yeah, you're good to go. So here's it, already have a cups that you can fill the coffee right in this cup, little cup. And here is the place that you put a coffee inside. This little cup right here. See, you can put a coffee ground right here and put a cap on and then put it back and put it back to the machine and then press the button and you're good to go. There's a little spoon as well to help you to temp the coffee grounds like this. Although I have the hot water, but you know, I want to test the machine, so I will use the cold water. 50 ml water and 6 grams of the coffee, same coffee beans. And I will back to the same ground size like the Wacaco one, so it will be 3 clicks on my very obvious 3. Use this little spoon to temp it. You can put it on the table and temp it. After you temp it, put on the cap and put back to this cup and try to as tight as possible. And here we go. You have to pour the cold water inside here. So I'm going to use the bottle of the water. $50 ml. And then you close it. And press the button for 2 seconds. So when it is heating, you can see the little light indicator. When it's 40, like 4 lights is on, it means that it's ready to brew the coffee. So if you like leave it alone, it will be a little bit scary. So you have to like just be around him because it was starting to brew the coffee right here. But right now I'm here, so it's fine. I just put it right here. Okay, see, start. See the crema? Seems pretty good. Okay, finished. So it can like heat up to 92 degrees of the water. And see the crema? I think it's pretty same as the Wacaco one. It's pretty good, seems pretty good, smell good. Let's taste it. Okay, the water temperature is totally different. It's pretty hot. So you can see the Wacaco one and no matter the Aeropress one, just don't have the enough temperature. I think this must be the right temperature, I would say, for the espresso to do the extraction, because the espresso is like in a short term of the time, you have to extract much more coffee flavors. So the temperature is crucial. The crema is very good. I think the aroma is like pretty, wow, awesome. It's really, really like a real espresso. Much more flavors in it. The acidity, the sweetness is much more better. All right, here you have it. Our top 3 portable espresso machines. Each has its own unique strength. The Wacaco is fantastic, pretty good espresso, but you just need those labors when you're brewing coffee. And the Aeropress offers versatility and affordability, right? But it just doesn't quite deliver the true espresso. And the Outin Nano, I think this is my top pick, combines convenience and high quality espresso, thanks to its built-in battery, and it's so easy to use. Whether you are camping in the mountains or traveling, and you just need a quick espresso to have a great day, one of these machines will surely fit your needs. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more coffee tips and reviews. I'm Michael. Until next time, happy brewing!